Hi and welcome to the KWM Wine Blog. Today we're going to be trying Chateau Remandine from Saint-Estèphe on the left bank of Bordeaux. It's a 2012 vintage. So Saint-Estèphe is one of the sort of key communes of the Médoc. It's the most northerly of the key communes, just above Pauillac, and some of the biggest chateaux in Bordeaux are located there, including Cols d'Estournel, Montrose and places like that. Traditionally, Saint-Estèphe wines have been quite tight, quite tough. You can sort of almost pick them out in tastings as the ones that are the most austere from the Bordeaux area. But this wine is quite different to that. This is a Petit Chateau Saint-Estèphe. It's selling for 15-16 quid a bottle. Offers superb value for money. It's designed in a style that makes it a bit more approachable young, so will deliver a lot of pleasure after 3, 4, 5 years and last up to 10, something like that. It's not a big long-term keeper by any means. This particular wine is a blend of 60% Merlot, I think, in this vintage, and 40% Cabernet from memory. Why that makes it a bit earlier drinking as well, because the Merlot dominance in it makes it a little bit softer, a little bit more approachable, and easier drinking young, essentially. So we'll see what it looks like. It's got good depth to it. Wouldn't be inky deep by any means, but it is sort of virgin on the full bodied. Still quite bright on the colour, nice sort of vibrance going on in there. Purpley notes. Moves around the glass nicely. It's got a beautiful nose, but not a typical Saint-Estèphe nose by any means. It's got a nose that's a little bit green actually, which some people may not like. It's got that slightly leafy, peppery, bell peppery note to it, which is maybe coming from the Merlot dominance to it, which sometimes you'll get if the grapes aren't maybe completely ripe, for example. And 2012 was a bit of a challenging year, I think, in Bordeaux terms. However, that's not to say that it's bad by any means. It's just a different style. It's a style that I actually really like, and you'll get that from like the Carmenere. Chilean Merlots will deliver that sort of leafy green note, which is very appealing to me as well. It comes through almost as a menthol coming through in there as well, and you get that nice cassis black currant style fruit coming from the Cabernet too. So you've got the elements of both grape varieties coming through there very, very nicely, and you can sort of pick both out as well, and the wine's quite defined. Beautiful palate. Lots of fruit initially. There is quite structured tannins in there. Still quite tight, but very approachable still. The fruit carries it on. Your nice creaminess. You're getting the black fruit coming through as well on the finish. Altogether it's really well balanced on the palate. Delivers a lot of complexity in the nose. And for the price that it's selling for a Saint-Estèphe at around that 16 quid a bottle mark, superb value for money. Wouldn't be, I'd say, the most typical Saint-Estèphe. It's a lot more approachable than most Saint-Estèphes in that respect. But lovely entry into the sort of left bank Bordeaux world at an affordable price. So that is the Chateau Remandine Saint-Estèphe 2012. I highly recommend that. Great value for money bottle of wine. Remember, kwmwine.com, the place where taste matters.